Hi guys, it's Michael from Primal Mike. Today I want to discuss with you my thoughts on consuming carbohydrates on carnivore diet. As you all are aware, there has been recent trend of consuming carbohydrates in terms of fruit and honey on a carnivore diet. So what do I think about this? Well, first of all, fruit and honey is high in fructose, and fructose is metabolized and converted to energy in a similar way as alcohol, and it's mostly being done in the liver. So you may ask yourself, is regular alcohol consumption fine and healthy for you? Probably not. So in the same way, uh, very frequent consumption of fruit and honey is not good to you as well, in a similar way, because it will do the similar damage. But what about if you're active? If you're active and you're training on a regular basis, is this somehow attenuates the effect of carbohydrate consumption and potential damage? Uh, yes, it is. At least in some, at least partially it does. But because you use up the glucose before it's being converted to glycogen and stored in the muscle and liver by being active, you minimize the damage that you will eventually do to your muscle and liver cells. However, because the glucose is inside your blood, uh, upon converting to monosaccharides, it's still doing damage to your blood vessels and endothelial cells, in particular the protective layer called glycocalyx. So just because you use up the glucose before it's being converted to glycogen doesn't mean that no harm is being done. The harm is already being done to your blood vessels right after it's being converted to monosaccharides, after digestion of fruit and honey. I like to do analogies. So what if I ask you, is it okay to take a knife and cut your arm partially and you start bleeding, but right away you disinfect with disinfecting alcohol and then you patch yourself? Is it okay to still cut your arm with a knife, you know, even if you have an alcohol and a patch right next to you? Well, I mean, you are going to stop the bleed. It's true, but your arm will still hurt and you will end up with a scar that may linger for days. So, in other words, you stop the bleeding, but you have a scar. So, is it worth the trade-off? Is it better not to bleed and not have a scar either? Think about it. The dietary fats is all you need to fuel up your daily activities and training if needed on carnivore diet. I may discuss this in more details next time. Let me know what you guys think about this video and this content, and whether you agree or disagree. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more, and share with your friends, and really comment down below whether you agree or disagree. I would like to have a discussion. It's an open debate. There's no right or wrong, I think, but it's just my honest opinion is fruit and honey are a no-go. It's a scar. You're going to leave a scar that may linger for days. Why? I mean, don't you like to look beautiful at all times? See you guys next time.